Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes weekly webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Paper Rose Studio, we've got Heartwood House 6x6 paper collection and the coordinating embossed die cuts. You guys, they make adorable cards with these really sweet little critters, just like this one. Open it up, little pocket right here, and look at these little guys with the embossing on them. This is our giveaway card for this episode, so if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer could win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, let's take a look at these gorgeous little papers. They're 18 double-sided papers, 3 of each of 12 designs. And then, let's see, you've got this one. Now we've got the theme here, love, okay, which we agree, love is any time of year. And the gorgeous little hearts, absolutely beautiful. And these are the bunnies that I used in the opening. They're so cute, in the little cart full of treats. And then this all over little print, so cute. And then, I'm gonna put that aside so I remember. This one, just love is in the air, just for you, hugs and kisses, thanks for best, and then we've even got some Valentine in there. And I love this plaid. And then this beautiful stack of books with the gorgeous colors of the roses. And then a stack of books here. I don't know if you can see, but in the background here, it's got like this sepia, but there's just a little stripe of hearts on there. Really cute. Okay, another collection. You make my heart smile forever and always. So cute. And then the hearts on the back. And I love the little cottage, and the ducks are just adorable. The little bike on the back. So cute with the little cutouts. Hello, friend. Okay. I think we're repeating. Are we repeating now? Let's make sure. Yes, we're repeating. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's take a look at the embossed die cuts. Now these have just a little bit of clear enamel on them, so you're getting 4 sheets of 6x8, and you get 4 of each, and they're 1 design of each. 4 separate sheets. And you can see here, get it hot in the light, there we go, the clear enamel on them. So it gives them a little texture and just a little sparkle. I love that. Cute. The little window and the little bench, and the critters are just, they're the cutest little faces. So sweet. Okay, so let's jump back into this one. So this is a 5x6.5-inch card. And gosh, how much did I cut off the top? Let me grab my ruler. Come on, ruler, where are you? I can't find my ruler. So I'm guessing about 1.5 inches off the top. And then what I did was, I took this paper right here, and then I just trimmed it. And then this top part of it, okay, because remember, I trimmed it off here, and that left me this part. I took that and I sort of extended it a little bit with this plaid paper, okay, so that it would just come down here. And then we've got another little strip at the top of this cutaway right here. And then I used the 96th birthday Dazzle stickers. I use these red sparkly ones, of course. They come in all these colors in a package. So all of your birthday Dazzle needs are taken care of in this collection. There's so many. Oh, there's some right there. There's purple, blue, black. Really great. So we've got that, and then we're turning this. I took another little bit of that plaid, and this was just a scrap that I had that was just a little over 1 inch tall, and then I just glued it on 3 sides to make this little pocket. This was one of the little cutouts, and I forgot to grab it, but this is our gold pearl oval border Dazzle sticker here and here, and you'll notice that when I adhered it to this edge, it sticks up just a little bit so that when it's closed, you get a little bit of a scallop there. And then here, you guys, I used one of our 3.5-inch craft doilies. They come 20 in a package. I love this size. And I just glued that right there. In fact, I can see it's just popping up a little bit. So I'm going to glue it back down. Missed a spot. And that leads me to these little tiny applicator bottles are so nice to use. And we have a couple of different kinds of glues that you can put in them. We have our Nuvo Deluxe Adhesive, clear drying craft glue, and then we have the Cosmic Shimmer Specialist Acrylic Glue also. Acrylic, clears dry, they're both like a flexible glue so that they're not like getting brittle. And I just glued the corner of one of those in there, trimmed that, and then I just took a little bit, just like a strip of this and went across it and then foam taped one of those little enamel, embossed enamel pieces there. Oh, and then up here, there's also one. So you had this border right here, okay? And then what I did is I went ahead and took another one of those borders and I put it here. Let me show you which one I used. This one. And then all these little red hearts, I went ahead and I just glued those right there as well to expand on that little border at the top. All right, so I'm going to tell you at the end, I'm going to put it right here so I don't forget about our giveaway. All right, the next one I have, this is a 6.5 by 5-inch card, anniversary. So I took the 6 by 6, like the book paper that I was showing you. Here we go. And because it's a 6.5-inch wide card, the book paper just went like this. And then I took just little strips of this plaid paper and filled in that 1/4 inch on each side. And then I used our little white doily paper, okay, and our white doily dazzles. And it's got these great little borders on each side here. And I just put one right where the seam is over the paper. And then these are cutouts from the book. And I took some of the smaller doilies on here and I put one here and then glued this one here, another little doily at the corner, inked the edges of this postcard using a little bit of cocoa bean ink, and then foam taped that. Here's one of the little hearts from the die cuts. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Oh, that's not it. Here it is. This one right there. Inked the edges of that. You see what the difference is between inking it and not inking it? Just gives it a little bit of a vintage feel. And then foam taped that. Foam taped the whole postcard. And then I just took some really tiny of these doily dazzles and I just sort of stuck them around there. And then this little guy right here is from our, gosh, what color is this? Well, it's kind of a red color. And I just glued these paper flowers right here with the little pearl. So cute. That was fun. And then the happy anniversary dazzles. I make a lot of anniversary cards, so I love this one. And we've got black, silver, kind of a brown color, white, and gold. And there's different fonts on here, which is really nice. Okay, so next we've got, whoops, this one is a Slimline card. So it's 8.5 by 3.5 inches with this adorable little cottage. Let me find the cottage. Here we go. So for this one, I just glued it right here. And then on the opposite side of one of these is the green. Here we go. It's the opposite side of this one. This green border, I just went ahead and glued that with that green stripe. And then right down the center of that seam, I used a brown and gold jewel border dazzle sticker. And then took one of the greetings, it says thanks and best wishes to you, foam taped that, and then a little burgundy 1/8 inch grosgrain ribbon, you guys, and just glued that at the top. Inked the edges of the whole thing with cocoa bean ink, and this is ready to go. Really quick card. Fun one to make. Here we go. I'm like trying to keep track of all my cards on my desk, and it's proving to be a challenge. All right, so this one, you guys, cute little sidestep card. This is from our sidestep cards, die cut cards. They come already folded and die cut. You just pull them out of this package. They're already folded, ready to go. They have envelopes with them, and they look just like this. There's even a little pattern on the inside that helps you cut out this sort of L-shaped paper. That's very handy. So I took that pattern and I used it on the green patterned paper with the hearts right here as my background. I inked the edges of this once it was cut with the cocoa bean and glued this to the card front. Here's some of that book paper and that was left from this one, and I just took a strip of that, it's about 1 inch, and I just glued it across the center, and then I used brown Fancy Border Dazzle stickers, love these, and just added that to the bottom edge. And then here's one of those little enamel die cuts, inked the edges of that and glued it across the top, then foam taped this little cottage, foam taped the heart, glued the enamel hug die cut over the top of it, and then on the little stair steps, you guys, I foam taped these overlapping, and this one I just glued directly to this and then just added one of those little adorable flowers. I think it's crimson is the color. All right, so you guys, so fun with these, and the little critters just really make the collection. They are adorable. Wouldn't you just love to receive one of these cards, like for your birthday, for anniversary, for Valentine's Day next year? You get a jump on it. So you guys, this one right here is our giveaway card. And before I tell you about that, I got to tell you about the Money Saver. So the Money Saver is right there on the right-hand side of your screen at paperwishes.com on our webisode page. All the other items are listed down below the video, so you'll see full color photos of all these cards. You can click on the photo and get a very detailed description of the items that we used, or you can just look below the full color cards and see just the whole lot of things that we used. If you're watching us over on YouTube, hi, it'd be great if you would hit subscribe. It helps our small company. And if you're looking for access to this Money Saver, just look below the video in the description box and you see a link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. Let's see, so now I need to tell you about the card giveaway. So we do this every week on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday videos, the ones that I host. And we're doing it to promote our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page at paperwishes.com, just hop on over to YouTube and search My Paper Wishes is the name of our channel there. We ask that you subscribe. We ask that you watch this video and give it a thumbs up, like it, and then leave us a comment. So like, comment, subscribe. And then after about a week, we will reply to one of the viewers' comments by saying, congratulations, YouTube username blank. And then we will give them instructions on how to claim their card. And yeah, you will need to know your YouTube username. So if you don't remember that, just go back and look at your comment and it'll remind you what your YouTube username, because that's what's labeling it. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. This is a really fun collection. Definitely check out that Money Saver, and I'll see you in the next one.